I'm putting this video together. I want to be able to show you where we're going, what we're going to see, and what we hope to do on our grand Western adventure. We have taken many trips on the East Coast of the United States, but now we want to go over to the West Coast of the United States. And we have lots of places we're going to see. It's a 2-week trip. So enjoy the slides, see where we're going, and we'll see you in the next clip. Before we get into this trip itself, I want to share a little background about this trip. We've been planning it for 3 or 4 years now. Being able to take 2 weeks off is difficult, but we were able to do it this year and see the western states of the United States. None of us has seen this before. Aubrey, of course, grew up in Wyoming, so she's seen that area, but nothing out farther west from there. You may be asking how we're going to see all this. Well, we are renting an RV, 30-foot RV to be exact, so that fit the whole family of 7. There's plenty of room to sleep for all of us. There's 7 seat belts, so everybody is safely belted in during the trip. And also, it saves us money on hotels and places to stay. Renting a vehicle and renting an RV is actually comparable to price because this is a 2-week trip, 13 days. Something like 10 stops in those 14 days. So it's going to be fun. So hang on, we're going to show you soon where we're going to go and how we're going to start the trip and how we start in the desert, work our way up to the mountains, come back down to the middle, and then back in the desert again. So hang on and watch the next slide. First stop, Las Vegas. We chose Las Vegas as the perfect central location to leave from and return on our way home. We will go from the airport to the RV rental place to pick up our RV. They will give us instructions and how to properly use it. And then from there, we'll head to Walmart. We got to have supplies for our trip. Once we load up our supplies, we will hit the road to Sequoia National Forest. Sequoia National Park, home of the giant sequoia trees. We are really looking forward to seeing this park. We've always wanted to see this area. We'll obviously see General Sherman's tree, maybe Morrill Lake, Tunnel Log, Cascade Canyon. We wanted to explore this area by using the free shuttle system, which is pretty awesome. So you can park the RV right outside and take the shuttles inside to see all of it. We'll be here for 2 nights, which is great. We'll leave the second night and head out to our next stop, which is Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe, another place we've always wanted to see. We're just going to be here for 1 night. We're staying at Meeks Bay Campground, which is a little bit to the southwest of the lake. This, of course, goes along the Sierra Nevada mountains. It's gorgeous. It's going to be really pretty. It's one of the largest freshwater lakes in the country. 99.9% pure. Really cool. Maybe too cold to swim in, but we'll definitely give it a shot. Where we're staying is right also on the Meeks Trail, which is a very long trail. We won't do the whole trail, but it takes you through really beautiful scenery along the lake. So we'll stay here for 1 night. We'll leave the next morning and continue to head north to Jordan Valley. Jordan Valley, Oregon, the lower southeast portion of the state. We are just literally cutting through here on our way to the ultimate destination in Montana. And it's a perfect little RV park. There's plenty to see here, but really it's just a pit stop. But we will try to see the Pillars of Rome, which is not far from where we're staying. We will rest here, get something to eat, load up on any essentials that we need to continue on the trip, more water, clean our tanks, whatever we need to do. And then the next morning we'll continue to Clearwater National Park. Clearwater National Park, right off Route 12 on the Northwest Passage in Idaho. I'm really looking forward to saying that I've been through Idaho. Unfortunately, we won't see much of it. This is another one-night stay. Wilderness Gateway Campground is known for being very primitive, so there are no hookups, no water hookups, and all they have is bathrooms. I wanted the kids to have a chance to see a campground in a very primitive state. There are plenty of trails to see in this area. We are going to be in the cottonwood forest, so just really looking forward to seeing this area. But it's a one-night stay. Next morning, we continue on north to Glacier National Park, the ultimate destination. I believe Kuskia, Idaho. It happens to be July 4th, the 249th birthday of the United States. So as we get to Glacier National Park, we're going to see fireworks that night, hopefully not far from where we're camping. So we're really looking forward to that. Melody.
Yes.
What is Mama's ultimate destination on this trip?
It's Glacier National Park.
Yes, Glacier National Park. We're staying here for 2 nights. It is literally right on the border of Canada.
Oh.
Look at that. We're way up at the very top. So I just saw recently in the weather
Yeah.
that it got down to 40 degrees one night.
We're gonna need more blankets than we think.
I think we're gonna have to definitely run the heat in the RV. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
that'd be very
please.
cool. Well, while we're in the Glacier National Park, we are going to see the Going on the Sun Road, which is the famous road that takes you through the park, Logan Pass, Centennial Lake. I can't remember all the names. And that tour will take us half the day to see the park, and then we'll use the free shuttle system inside the park to see all the sites that we want to see.
That's exciting.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I also read recently that someone was on the trails and they saw a bear, a big, huge bear on the trail.
Will's gonna be excited.
Yeah, they're actually saying that it's important to bring bear spray. What do you think about that?
I think we should.
Okay. Bear spray to keep us safe?
Safety first.
I don't know. If you have to, we could just like throw him William. That'll keep.
Yeah, that'll keep him busy for a while.
Let's give him William and we can all escape.
Just like.
Yeah, sounds good. So that's Glacier National Park. We're really looking forward to it. 2 nights there, and then from there we head south to Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm. Exciting.
We leave Glacier National Park on July 6th, which happens to be Aubrey's birthday. We'll be heading south through the lower portions of Montana and cross over into Yellowstone, Wyoming, which also happens to be Aubrey's home state. We haven't been back here as a family since 2014. And look at her here. She hasn't aged a day.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, and then it comes down this way. And where to go this way?
It keeps going.
Yeah, it's going down this way, and it comes over here. Where they're gonna have it? It has a little wiggle here. And it comes down here, and then it keeps coming down. Look at all these little curves.
Yeah.
And it ends up right here. What's this place called?
Canyon Village.
Canyon Village. That's what we're staying for the first night. But before we come down here, we're gonna see Lamar Valley, which is over here.
Cool.
And then we're gonna see Mammoth Hot Springs on the other side. But oh hi. We were just looking at the map where we're gonna stay in Yellowstone. We're gonna see Lamar Valley, Mammoth Springs, and then come down into the middle of the park. There's places to see in here. But then that night we're gonna stay at Canyon Village, which is about central location of the park. And you know why it's called Canyon Village? It's called the Yellowstone Baby Grand Canyon. So in Yellowstone, there's actually a canyon that you can see, kind of like the Grand Canyon, but smaller. So we're gonna stay there and see that canyon. And then from there, we're gonna go to the second night at Bridge Brae Campground, which is right on Yellowstone Lake. So 2 nights in Yellowstone, 2 different campgrounds. What do you think about that, huh?
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this trip?
Yes.
Yeah? You looking forward to it?
Mm-hmm.
What are you most looking forward to seeing?
This stars, kind of, because you don't see much stars up here.
Oh yeah, so you're looking for that nice dark sky. You can see the stars. After we leave Bridgebury Campground, which is right on the coast of Yellowstone Lake, we head south into Grand Teton National Park, where we are staying at Gross Venture Campground, which is just outside of Jackson Lake and Jackson Hole. Here we want to do some hiking, see some trails, and definitely get some great pictures of the Tetons. Right where we're camping, the Tetons are right there in view, so it's going to be awesome. After we leave the Tetons, we'll be heading south to some really beautiful scenery down into Provo, Utah. This is just a pit stop along the way to Zion National Park. There are many things to see in Provo, of course, but we won't really have time for that. We just want to make sure we have enough time for Zion, which is our next destination. This would be a great spot for us to rest, relax, refuel, fill up the water tanks, and any other supplies that we need for the RV before we continue on the next day. As we leave Provo, Utah, we are heading south down into Zion National Park. This is another spot that we are really looking forward to seeing. We are staying in a campground which is just outside the entrance of the park. This park, much like Glacier and Sequoia, has a free shuttle that takes you on an 80-minute tour of the park, outer scenic views of the whole park there. So we are really looking forward to seeing this area, to get some great pictures and do some good hiking along the trails and just enjoy ourselves down there in the desert. From Zion National Park, we head south. It's a short drive, 4 hours, and we are in the Grand Canyon, right down in Arizona. This is obviously a huge tourist destination. We're expecting big crowds. We're in the desert, so it's going to be very warm, very hot. And just like the Glacier and Zion and Sequoia, they have free shuttles all throughout this park. So we're going to take advantage of that, see as much as we can in the day, and then that night enjoy Trailer Village, where they have restaurants and shops and all kinds of fun things to do there in the Grand Canyon. And hopefully, if the weather is great, we'll get some awesome sunset pictures as well. I'm gonna Las Vegas in search of a great love. I'm going Las Vegas. As we wake up early in the morning in Grand Canyon, we realize it's our final day on RV traveling. We will head about the 4-hour drive into Las Vegas, return the RV, and then head to our lodgings right there in Las Vegas. That's right, we're spending one night in Las Vegas to give us time to recuperate, relax, before we fly out the next day back home to Tampa. And there you have it. That's our trip. 2 weeks on the road, seeing amazing sights. That's just a small snippet of what we're going to do. As we take this trip, we hope to add more content and more videos into this Facebook group. So stay tuned, enjoy. We leave on the 29th and fly out, so that's the beginning of our trip. So enjoy, hope you guys have a blast. I know we will, and we'll hope you ride along with us. To find my great love, I'm gonna catch the first plane. To find my great love in the city. All right, William, are you looking forward to going on this trip?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
What are you looking forward to seeing on this trip?
Moose.
Moose! The big moose. What about other animals? Any other animals?
Baby bears.
Baby bears? Yeah. Make sure if you see a baby bear, you don't go near, right? Because the mama bear comes around. She don't want you messing with those baby bears. But we might see moose, bears, wolves,
Deer.
We'll see elk,
Deer.
mule deer. We're gonna see lots of different cool animals on this trip. You know, we are gonna be flying. You know, you see Florida right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be flying way across the country over here to Nevada.
Oh.
Nevada. And then from there, we drive and we see all the west coast, come back down, and we end up back in Las Vegas again. Can you believe that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I hope you have a lot of fun, buddy. Can I come too?
Of course you're coming.
Of course I can come.